Hi guys, it's Amanda with Grammy's Craft Boutique. Happy day. It's Thursday, snowy outside. How's everybody doing? I have all kinds of electronics here. I felt the need to have all of them. Phone, laptop, iPad. Oopsie, what am I doing? Pin comment. Okay. How's everybody doing? Is it snowing where you are? Tell me all about it. We are definitely getting some snow. It hasn't stopped since midnight. We had ice first, of course, because we have to have ice first. Right, Kenitha? Kenitha's from St. Louis. Kenitha lives right across the river from me. I live just on the east side of the Mississippi River in Illinois, and Kenitha lives on the Missouri side in St. Louis. So we know that around here, we can't just have snow, we have to have ice, at least first, so that under the snow, it's slippery slipperson. Oh, Rosario's here, but she has to go to the orthopedic. Oh my gosh, be so careful. Be so careful. Now that I have all of my devices, I don't know what if Mom was here, she'd be like, I hope you're happy now, because I've got my phone, my laptop, and my iPad, and I don't know where to look because they're all working at the same time. It's like, holy cow, right? Debbie has ice, and she's further south. Patricia has ice. Bah! Ice. Well, we had some really pretty snow for a while yesterday. It was giant flakes of snow. But it's been going. I think I can turn the camera. You can see out my window. Oh, can't really see because it's just a glare. But you can see Grammy's chair. You can see Grammy's empty chair and where she usually sits with her little iPad stand, and she's not there. And it's sad. Scott went out this morning to, quote, check the roads. And I called Mom and I said, so I guess you're not going to be able to come over. And she said, why was I coming over? And I said, well, I was hoping you could come over and do a live with me since the internet was out yesterday. And she said, oh, you were serious? She said, I wasn't going to get out in this. I said, okay, well, yeah, the roads are still pretty bad. So, yeah, snowing in Indiana. This is not the weather that I'm made for. I'm made for the beach. My body's not made for the beach. My soul is made for the beach. So I'm just going to put in our phone number real quick in case any of you have not signed up for text messages. Let me see if I can do this right. 226 5593. Text alerts. Send. Hi, Catherine. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here with me. We're going to make a cute, well, I hope it turns out cute. We're going to make a cute Mardi Gras centerpiece. And I found this hat. I'm pretty sure this came from Grammy's basement. And the more I say that, I'm pulling off some Oh, you're standing in for Grammy for a few minutes? Is that my boy Landon? Is that Landon or is that Papa? The more I say Grammy's Basement, I'm wondering if we should have named the business Grammy's Basement. Hi, Mary. How are you? She's coming to us from YouTube. I love when we have YouTube visiting us. Oh, hi, Landon. Thanks for filling in for Grammy. You're such a big helper. So this Mardi Gras hat, I'm pretty sure came from Grammy's Basement, but I think it was Craft Outlet, and it's not foam. So we're going to have to do something a little different with it because we can't poke into it. It's plastic. Plastic. Landon, how are you doing? And tell me how you're feeling today. Landon is my little nephew, although he's not that little anymore. He's 13, and he just keeps getting taller and smarter and more wonderful every day. He's my best bud. So we're going to use the 36-inch centerpiece that I have in the shop. And these are the 36-inch centerpieces that we have in the shop. They're Carolina spruce. I think you can search by the number. It's 080118. But these are nice and long, 36 inches. And I have put in a piece of foam, and I'm going to show you guys why I did that. And all I did was take a little block of foam that I had left over from something else and dip it in my glue pot and stick it in there. And see, it's not going anywhere. It's really in there. He says, I'm feeling good, and these concussion protocols are the worst. Oh, is it because nobody's letting you do anything, buddy? I know, but we have to be careful. You're our best boy, so you have to be careful. Mary, you got a couple of inches of sleet and snow. Where are you watching from? I'm in a small little town called Maryville, Illinois. My family's in Collinsville, Illinois, but we're only a couple miles apart. And we're just east of St. Louis, Missouri. And we're having a pretty good winter storm. I mean, it's been a while since we've had winter weather like this. We've been kind of spoiled. I mean, I guess I shouldn't complain too much, huh? Jack is loving it. Jack just wants to lay outside and let it snow on him. He just wants to lay in the snow. That's all he wants to do. I have a golden retriever, you guys, and he just wants to lay in the snow. Okay, so we have our 36-inch centerpiece. Oh, you're in Arlington, Texas, and you got sleet and snow. Lisa talked to her friend in Waco, and they have sleet and ice tonight. Oh, man. Oh, man. I keep saying I'm going to move someplace warm, but I have to have my whole family move with me. So they're going to have to agree to a whole family move. So I fluff out my centerpiece. And what I do is I kind of pull up and then curl it over my hand a little bit to get the shape. And I did a lot of that before we came live because that's absolutely the most boring part, right? Is fluffing out the greenery. Ugh. Hi, Sue. How is it? It's snowing up a storm in Hamilton, Ontario. I bet. Whoa. Stay warm, everybody. So the reason I put this block of foam in the centerpiece is because my hat is plastic. It's not foam. And I want it to sit at an angle. So I'm going to put some glue under here, under this rim, glue it down to the foam because I can't put floral pins through this since it's foam. So I'm going to glue it. But another thing I did for security was I poked a hole right here with an awl, and I'm going to wire that down to the centerpiece to maintain that tilt. And then one thing you can do over here to camouflage, and I'm going to have some fun Mardi Gras balls and some picks and things like that. But one of the things that you can do to camouflage this foam is start pulling up some pieces of the pine and just taking some floral pins and pinning them in place, and then kind of like shaping the pine around so it's not visible. Hello, Colleen. Yes, these newlyweds are being tested. We're trapped together. No, I'm just teasing. We have so much fun together. He was actually off yesterday and today. Thankfully, I'm glad he wasn't out on the roads. He was off today and yesterday. So, yesterday we didn't have a TV or internet. So we got to do a lot of chit-chatting because there was no TV or internet. So, see how that camouflaged that from that side? And then when we get the Mardi Gras balls in place, you're not going to be able to see that foam at all. I know, old married lady. I'm making a list of all the things I need to do to change my name. And he just came in and he said, hey, don't forget about a passport because one of my friends is getting married. And I think she's doing a destination wedding. So I have to make sure that I get the passport updated. So I'm going to get a purple pipe cleaner to put through this little hole that I poked back here. Thank you so much for the congratulations, Jan. I'm very, very lucky. So that way, I'm going to glue this to the foam, and then I'll tie this end down so it'll maintain that tilt. So I'm going to get some glue on this brim of this hat. I'm just stepping over to my glue pot, and I've got a wooden spoon, and I'm just making sure I get a good amount of glue on there. I'm just going to hold it there for a second. Uh-oh, Landon said, I'm going to the snow. See you later. And Grammy will join you shortly. Are you going to play in the snow? It's cold out there. Do you mean you're going to the show? Was that a typo? Landon Gudak. And then I'm just pulling some pine up around this other side of the hat. Okay, I think that's holding on really good. And I put a lot of glue on there. And I'll turn it so you can see this side that I put the pipe cleaner on. I'm just going to go through and anchor that down really well to the centerpiece. Hi, Vicki. Thanks for joining on YouTube. I'm so excited when people join on YouTube. Of course, I'm excited for all my Facebook friends too. But we are trying to create more content for YouTube as well. And I'm just moving the greenery around a little bit. And so basically, I wanted to make sure that I maintained that tilt. So that's why I put that hole on that side, and I'm pulling it down pretty taut. And I'm just giving that a twist. So that way it has a nice tilt. See that? All right. Now we have some great big Mardi Gras ornaments. These are clusters. I think these came from the wreath shop. I tried ordering some of these from Craig Bachman, and they were already out of this size. This is the big size. Please don't ask me the millimeters or the inches, because all I know is that these are like big palm size, like softball size balls. And these have the nice evergreen, see that? The evergreen piece on it. Come like that, so they're really nice and easy to just tie into your project. I know, Debbie, big balls, ball jokes for days. And I put the green and the gold toward the hat so the purple wouldn't get lost in there. And give them a twist. Make sure they're in there all. And then I'm just tilting this up and I'm pushing that evergreen tie back up into the centerpiece, because you don't want a lot of extra stuff, extra pieces on your centerpiece to make it not lay right. Now we're going to do the same thing over here, because Mardi Gras is extra, right? Everything is like over the top. Speaking of over the top, my dad just shipped a Mardi Gras wreath for me, and he was like, don't you ever make a wreath that size again, or I am so done. He had to make a box out of 2 boxes. He had to build a box out of 2 boxes because it was so big. And it's okay for those ornaments to overlap your hat a little bit. You want your elements of your design to overlap each other. It makes it more fun. It makes it more real. Because in real life, you know, when you're decorating, things are going to overlap. I mean, just think about when you put, you know, pictures. You know, like I like to layer my pictures when I'm putting all my pictures on a table. You know, you layer up your designs. I'm going to pull a little piece of greenery into the middle there. Pull some greenery out here. I'm not seeing any comments, so if you guys are commenting, let me know. I don't know if they have said that we've got some ice on some of our cables and stuff. So if you guys are commenting and I'm not seeing your comments, I apologize. On this one over here, I'm going to pull up a piece of evergreen just to kind of come out in between those ball clusters. So that's what you have so far, and you've got your hat tilted. So we need some ribbon. So I brought up a couple rolls of ribbon that we have in the shop that are two of my favorites. Vicki, I know Mardi Gras is honestly one of my favorites because, well, I've always been crazy about purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors in the world. And purple, green, and gold they're just so fun. And yeah, I agree completely. So this ribbon that we have in the shop, it has your masks, your king cake, your fun hats in your Mardi Gras colors. So I'm just going to make a little bit of a tail, maybe 10 inches. Oh, Grammy's here. Hey, Grammy, where you been? I'm going to make about a 6-inch loop. Give it a twist. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Six-inch loop. Twist. You guys, I had my nails done for Friday, and I have kept my nails so short the last couple years that I am literally not a fully functioning human being right now with these fingernails. It's hilarious. When I left the salon, my dad was calling me, and I was like trying to tap on the answer button with my nose because I couldn't get my finger pad to the phone. It was funny. It was funny. Hi, Michelle. I'm making a Mardi Gras centerpiece, and we're making a bow for it right now. 6-inch loops. We're going to do 3 loops on each side. And you're never late. We're just happy that you get an opportunity to come by and join us. Hey, Mom, Landon said he was going out in the snow. Did he mean to type snow, or is he going to the show? Did he mistype that? Because I didn't think he was wanting to go out in the snow. I'm just shaping up my loops. Did I say Mardi Gras wreath? I meant centerpiece. Did I say wreath? Oh, Lord help me. So we did 3 loops on each side of the 2.5 inch. And now we're going to do the 1.5 inch that has, they call this the 3-in-1. It's the purple, green, and gold vertical stripe. But it's nice. I was skeptical about this. I was afraid that these would come apart, but they're stitched together really nice. It's a nice durable ribbon. Hey, Sheena. Oh, they are outside in the snow. Oh my goodness. I hope they don't lose Teddy. The snow is up to Jack's chest. And I've got a big old golden retriever. They've got a little bitty fluffy dog. Just a little bitty guy. So we'll do 2 loops of each of this one. And these 2 ribbons are in the shop. We finally got a few Mardi Gras ribbon in, but I did get a phone call today from California. Our spring and summer ribbon is in from Joscatina. So it is shipping tomorrow. So we should have all of our spring and summer ribbon in by next week. So I'm very excited and relieved that the timing, things are getting back on track. We're going to have patriotic ribbon and plenty of time for patriotic summer holidays. And we do have plenty of Valentine in the shop. And there should be some really cute St. Pat's ribbon in that order coming next week. And some really cute Easter. So I'm excited about that. I'm not excited about listing it. I wish there was an easier way to do that. And I'm just going to do 1 loop of this one on each side. I love this business. There's just certain things that I wish could happen magically, like magically get supplies listed. Just poof. Oh, thank you, Vicki. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's been great. We've been home for 2 days because he was off yesterday and today. And I'm very thankful that he did not have to drive over to work. He worked Monday, Tuesday, 12-hour shifts. He was off Wednesday, Thursday. So he'll be back at work, and I'm hoping the roads will be clear. And I think I will do a center loop with this one. Landon is throwing snowballs at the back of the windows. It's almost like he's a teenage boy, Grammy. Center loop. And oh, thank you, Vicki. You're so sweet. I love making bows, and I will say I practiced a lot. I had a lot of Sam's Club ribbon that I practiced with, and the first Christmas that I got really serious, everybody had really fancy Christmas packages because I had made so many practice bows. Faith. How are you? There's our friend Faith. And I'm just going to separate these two tails here. Give those some good separation. I know, Michelle, like there last night I was on a Zoom call for a class that I'm taking, and she was like, okay, this is the stuff no one wants to talk about. It's, the tech stuff, or the, the numbers stuff, or there's always something that, makes one of us go, ugh, this is the part I don't like. Whether it's the technology or the accounting. I mean, I'm slowly but surely figuring out the accounting, or not the accounting. No, it'll never be accounting. I'm slowly but surely figuring out the technology, but not without the help of friends like Faith, who let me message her and ask questions, and it's, some stuff comes easier to some people. Okay, so we got to have a big bow in a Mardi Gras centerpiece. So we're going to put this in here and tie it in. And I'm just going in between some evergreens, and I'm trying to feel the center support, so I can make sure that it's got a good grab. Get around this way. And you want to pull it in there. You want to get it snug, but you don't want to pull it so tight that you're pulling your bow down and like sucking it in too much, because you still want it to be nice and full. Uh-oh, Grammy likes it. It's Grammy approved. And then I'm going to take these tails and give them some curls. And I'll take these back tails. Hi, Marty. And I'll just work them in between a couple pieces of greenery. So this one comes out over here. This one's going to come out under here. Work this one around some greenery. Uh-oh, Papa's not supposed to be watching. This one's going to be a beast. I was telling them about how Dad had to ship a Mardi Gras wreath and he had to build the box. Papa was not so happy. He was not so happy with Amanda that day. Okay, so now we have our big elements in. We've got our hat, our big ball clusters, and our bow. I think we need a couple of these. These actually match the hat. And I double checked the hooks. They're on there really good. Ordinarily, I would hot glue the hooks on just to make sure they're not going anywhere, but these are on there really well. And I want to put them opposite, like here. So I'm going to cut a pipe cleaner in half because I don't need a whole one. Oh, thank you, Vicki. Yeah, Denise, they have to be big. Mardi Gras it's extra, right? Nobody says, oh, I want a simple little Mardi Gras wreath. Let me get the placement right for this one. Hey, Pat, how are you? And I'm just going catty corner from that one over here. And we got to add some picks. I'm not sure what Scott's doing. He's in the other room, though. He was sitting at the kitchen table looking through some records. Look at these cool leaves. Let's see how I want to do this. I want a purple, green, and gold together. Just going to place those for a second until I figure out purple, green, and gold together, but these are all separate, so we'll just have to pull them apart and put them together ourselves. Landon is doing much better, thank you. We're still waiting on the stinking neurologist. They said that they were going over his charts and would get back with his mom, but I don't know what's taking them so long. So I like those leaves coming out on either end. So I'm going to do the same look over here. But the green one's going to be the long one. Then we'll do gold. Purple. Okay, so I like those leaves. I think there needs to be a cluster of them over here too. And that leaves one extra purple. We might use that later. So I think I like the placement for those leaves. I'm going to go ahead and glue those in. Well, I think a lot of places just are working without a lot of help too, so that probably is part of the problem. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not going to feel comfortable until he sees the neurologist. And I also think he needs to see the eye doctor, but that's just me. I'll glue these in. Oh, yeah. I've only been able to find Mardi Gras stuff online. I've never found any locally, to be honest. When I was in college, there used to be a store down in Soulard that had a bunch of stuff. It has a thin little stem, so I'm going to hold it for a second while it takes hold there. So now we have our two ends. Still think that we need some Vicki, my Mardi Gras people have been from Louisiana, Texas, and South Carolina. So this is just a fun little mini ball pick. And I'm thinking that we need some extra coming out of these ends. Yeah, I think so. Behind those leaves. Yes, yes. Okay. Just get those shaped out a little bit. Yeah, isn't that fun? Here, let me hold it up a little bit better. Spell checker gets me every time, Vicki. I'm just bringing them up so they're not laying flat. Nothing flat. Everything has to have dimension. Nothing flat, right? Thank you, Sheena. Thanks, Marty. And I just love this pick. It just looks like curly, glittery goodness. Okay. So I'm going to pull the green part, purple part, and then I'll trim the gold. And I'm just going to manipulate these so that they're nice and full and just fun and glittery going everywhere. Give them a bend. We need one over here. Let's see. Do the same to this one. Couple over here. The green is stuck together a little bit. Gotta get that party going on this green one. There we go. And the green we'll put right there between those balls. Uh-oh, there's a crisis. Papa John's is closed. Landon is threatening to starve to death. Okay. Landon Gudak. Grammy went to the store, so I know there's food there. You do not need to starve to death. Gonna get these glued in. Gonna take a little bit off of that one. It doesn't need to be quite that long. Oh gosh, Grammy. Grammy's being extra sweet to me. Get all the purple glitters going. Make sure everything is coming up, nothing's flat. Okay. All right, guys. I think it turned out cute. I like it. That was fun. I just love Mardi Gras. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Oh, Debbie's sending something to Landon. She's so sweet. So when I'm done, I always step away from a project. And Deborah Gudak. I always step away from a project and look at it, see if there's anything I want to add, if there's something that I feel like might be missing or I need to move something around. sometimes Scott will come in and be like, oh, that's really awesome. Oh, you've got a blank spot right there. Sometimes it just takes another set of eyes. So, thank you. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh. He'll never take it off, Debbie. A Papa John's hoodie. He'll never take it off. It'll be his favorite thing ever. And I always look at the pics, make sure there's nothing that needs trimmed off or cleaned up. So, okay. Well, thank you for joining me on my snow day project. It is still snowing. What the hey shenanay is going on out there? Okay, guys. Well, I have a ribbon to list because it's coming next week. Yay! Okay, thank you so much for being with me for this. Cutie Pootie. I like him. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know if you guys need anything or you have any questions. And if not, we will let you know as soon as the ribbon comes in. I'm not going to hold my breath until the roads start getting cleared up because it's looking not so good outside right now. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Everybody be safe.